guys, hope you're good. My name's Emma Snedden. Thank you so much for asking me to come along and speak at today's event for you. Obviously I'm not there, but I am here on this video, so I hope that this will do for you. I'm actually away on a retreat with my team, some of my team today as well. So I wanted to just help out by sending you this quick video across to talk to you just for a few minutes about the power of events. Now, first of all, preaching to the converted a little here, because you guys are at an event. That's my front door. You guys are at an event, so you understand already, hopefully, the power of the event. So you've taken the time out to get babysitters and get things covered and get yourself along to the event today. And I know that you will learn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 things that will make it totally worth your while. So first of all, just a massive well done for that, because I know, right, I'm a mum of 3. I know how difficult it can be to get that time out to do it, but it's so important for your business that you do make those maybe sometimes weekend or family sacrifices and get yourself along to these big events or small events or medium events or whatever they are. Because quite frankly, my opinion is that going to an event, particularly a big event like Brighton or Birmingham or Liverpool or one of the, Barcelona even, going to an event like that, it doesn't just change your mind and your mindset and show you the bigger picture. It actually changes your heart as well. It opens up your mind. Do you remember, wherever you are in the business, whether you've just joined or you've been doing this a little while, remember the very first event. Maybe this is your very first event that you come to today. How it feels when you walk in that room and you meet people and really have your eyes opened to possibility. And that's what I think the events really do, like the big events. They open up your mind to the possibility of what might be ahead for you, the possibility of what this business could do for you, the possibility of what the industry could do for you. And sometimes for people, and certainly and every event that I go to, big or small, does this for me, that whatever little seed I've got of thinking about what could be ahead, or thinking about what I could be capable of achieving, every little seed I have when I go to an event and I meet some other people and have that like belly to belly contact, meeting people eyeball to eyeball, talking to people, that personal interaction, every time I go to an event like these, that little seed of what's possible and what I could achieve and what we could do together and what I could do for my family and what I could share with other people, that little seed, it grows and grows and grows. And it's almost like every time you go to an event, whether it's an in-home event or a coffee shop date or a big event like Barcelona or a big event like Brighton or a training event like you're at now or an opportunity event or whatever it is, every time you go along to that, think of it like you're watering the plants of your possibility. You're watering the plant of understanding what you could achieve through this business, of being able to show people as well, whether it's people that you bring along to the event or people that you speak to afterwards, that you, every time you water the plant, every time you look after the plant of possibility, the plant gets more beautiful, the plant gets more attractive, the plant gets more interesting to other people and interesting to you, and you get really passionate about just what is possible. It just opens up your eyes to, it's not just about what you learn when you're there, does that make sense? It's about how you feel when you're in the room, whether that's a little event, a big event, a medium event, whatever, how you feel. And I'm sure you've felt that today as well. I do think events, they connect you to people. Events will connect you to sidelines, they'll connect you to uplines, they'll connect you to other people who've got vision, other people who've got dreams, other people who've got things they want to achieve. And for a lot of us, we don't have those people around us sometimes in our day-to-day life. Maybe our family aren't very supportive, or we have to work, or we've got kids, and there's loads of distractions in our lives at home, for sure, for all of us, right? No matter what we've got going on, there's always distractions. And it's what I find, it's a bit like plugging yourself in, right? Every time you go to an event, you plug yourself in to that passion and that possibility, and just keep thinking possibility and opportunity, and you grow. And every time you go to the event, every time you bring a prospect to the event, every time you bring a friend who sees it and sees the vision and sees why you're doing it, every time you bring your partner or your kids or your family member to an event and they go, oh yeah, okay, I get that, that looks really cool. Every time you do that, it feels great. Every time you go, You get that kind of extra layer of rhino skin on, right? Extra layer of I can do this and look what's possible for me. And you leave there always feeling stronger, don't you? You always leave feeling a little bit taller, feeling a little bit like I can do this. I can do this. And I really want you to encourage, I want to encourage you to use the tool of events. You know, honestly, the ability to promote events will earn you more money than anything else that you do. The ability to promote small events, medium events, to get people to events, because essentially what our business is putting this opportunity and our products in front of people again and again and again and again and again and again, right? That's it. That's what we do. Encourage people to try the product, encourage people to come to an event, encourage people to join the business, and then we help them to achieve the things that they want to achieve, their health goals, their financial goals, or time freedom, or whatever it is, right? But essentially you have to do the first bit first. You have to do the inviting, you have to do the connection, you have to do the talking to people, the sharing it, and doing it again and again and again. And getting really good at the skill of inviting will absolutely fundamentally change your life. It will make you really good at the business. It will make you really good at being able, because sometimes we might find it difficult, or sometimes somebody might not quite relate to our story, but when we get them along to an event, or we get them in front of other people, it might be your story, or the person sitting next to you's story, or one of the speakers' story. It might be their story that actually is the light bulb catalyst that makes your friend or your family member or your prospect go, actually, yeah, I do want to try those products, or yes, actually, I do want to join that business. So getting really good at inviting is not an optional thing. It's not an optional part of our business. Doing events, putting events on, turning up at events, bringing people to events with you, they're not optional parts. They're not optional activities. You know, they are actually a fundamental part of what you need to do, and I need to do, and we all need to do, to build a long-term sustainable business. And ultimately, that's what we all want, isn't it? You might be able to build a little bit on social media without ever meeting anybody. You might be able to just promote the products for a little bit of time without ever actually connecting with anybody. You might be able to do that for a little bit of time, and it'll pay you some money for a little bit of time. But if you want a long-term sustainable business where this business pays you month after month after month after year after year after year after year for the rest of your life, fruit and veg ain't going anywhere, guys. So this business, this product is going to be around forever, and it's only getting better and better and better. If you want to be part of that and you want a long-term sustainable business, getting good at inviting, putting events on yourself, turning up at events, bringing people along to events, dragging your friends and family along, come with me, I want to show you something, I've got something I think you'll love, just getting good at that. You might need to step out of your comfort zone to do that. You might feel awkward or weird, but here's a little thing. You have been inviting people to parties probably since you were in primary school. You've been inviting people to round to your house for tea, over for a party, out for dinner, whatever, coming to my birthday party. You've been doing that for years, and actually people have been invited to take a look at things and watch things and see things and experience things for years. This is no different. It's no different. So you actually are already doing it. You're already doing it in lots and lots of other ways. So just do it on purpose. Do it with a view to knowing that a few people will say no. A few people will say no. A few people will say no. And then someone will say yes. Yeah, I'll come. I'll come with you. Great. Let's go. Right? And then you'll ask again, and a few people will say no, and a few people will say no, and a few people will say no. And then someone will go, yeah, I'll come with you. I'll come along to that. Yeah, I'm free on Thursday. I can come to Brighton. Yeah, I can come along on Saturday, no problem. Right? And you just have to, and then you start to know, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. But everybody experiences lots and lots of people saying no. But the choice and the decision that you make, and the decision that you make about whether you're going to have a successful, long-term, sustainable business or not, will come from a number of people you go out and speak to. It honestly, frankly, is that. The number of people that you speak to versus the number of people that the person next to you sits. Do it now. Have a little turn to your left or turn to your right, whichever. If everyone turns left, then someone's going to be looking at no one. No one's going to be looking at anyone, right? So turn to the person beside you and ask them, honestly, how many people did you invite along to an event this week? How many people did you invite to come and see the opportunity this week? 5, 2, 50? It'll be different around the room. How many people did you invite? How many people have you invited to Brighton? Are you going to Brighton? If you're not going to Brighton, I want you to now make that commitment that you're going to be there no matter what. Go as soon as this event finishes today, go and register immediately, get your ticket, get to work to pay for it. If you can't afford it, then you need to be there more than anybody else. That's the honest truth. So go and get your ticket and then work out the logistics, work out the babysitter, work out the childminder, work out how to get there, work out the hotel room. There's always space in hotel rooms when it comes around. I would sleep in my car, sleep on the beach, sleep in someone's bath, whatever I needed to do to make sure that I was there, because the big events like Brighton are the non-negotiable income producing activities. Non-negotiable income producing, you need to be there. You need to be there. And meetings make money. Literally as simple as that. Meetings make money. They're the little ones, the coffee shop dates, the one-to-ones, the opportunity events, getting the opportunity in front of people. Meetings make you money, right? Because people join or buy or see or experience stuff. Events, the big events, they change your life. They're the game changers. They're the life changers. They're the ones where you walk in and you're like, oh my God, wow. Wow. And honestly, the thing that will give you the business that you want, whatever, and if I went around the room now and I asked everybody what kind of business you want, it would be slightly different for everybody. The thing that will give you the business that you want is getting good at inviting to events, getting good at putting your own events on, getting good at putting this opportunity and this product in front of people every single day. Zoom, Facebook Live, coffee shop dates, one-to-ones, home events, in-home events. Tesco Cafe was where I signed up. In Tesco Cafe with John Holloway, I joined the business, right? Training events, local events, events in a pub. Event doesn't have to cost you money to do it. It doesn't matter if nobody comes. It doesn't matter if one person comes. One person comes. They could be your next national marketing director. They could be a PB leg that you need for your SSC. They could bring somebody to the next one who could be your next national marketing director. All of my frontline, my entire frontline of, I don't know how many people I've got now in my frontline, there is less than a handful of people in that frontline that I actually brought in. I brought people in who brought people in who brought people in, and eventually they come up to you. So you never, ever, ever know when that one conversation you have, that one more person that you invited to the event, that one more event that you put on, that one more stepping out of your comfort zone, that one more message that you sent just goes and somebody sees it. The right person at the right time is in the right mood, needs it in that moment. So your job is just to go out there, invite. You're inviting people to the best party ever. The best birthday party they're ever going to go to, right? And, just get promoting them. Promote. Don't just stick a flyer out there. Don't just put it on Facebook and go, oh, no one came. You didn't tell anybody about it. You've got to mention it all the time. Every call you do, every live you do, every Zoom call that you do with your team. Talk about the event. Talk about whether it's, getting people there. Have you got your ticket? Are you coming? Are you sorted your accommodation? Is everything organised? Get into the groove of talking about these things all the time. Make sure your team are engaged as well. If you've got a team of 2 or a team of 20 or a team of 200, how much more powerful is it when you're all promoting it together? So if you've got an event in Milton Keynes and you're putting it on, speak to your sidelines, speak to the rest of your team, your upline, the people that do your calls with, whatever group you're in. Get your team, everybody to promote it. I've got an event in this location. Can everybody talk about it? Can everybody invite people? When you're on your training calls, mention it. Speak up and go, right guys, I've got this event, I'm doing it. I'd love if anybody's within an hour, make sure you come along. We've got to work together as a team and promote it together. Engage your team, get them interested. Involve your leadership in getting them interested. Make sure that you're doing stuff together, right? Because ultimately our business is about relationships. It's about having fun. It's about relationships. It's about building. It's about connection. It's about love. It's about support. It's all of those things. You'll probably make friends today. You've probably met people today that you've never met before. That's what the events are all about. It is getting that connection with people, and they will give you a backbone in your business that you'll have forever. a kind of a belief in yourself, a belief in the product, a belief in the business model, a belief in the industry, a belief in the company, a belief in people, friendships, and then you bring other people along to those, and you start to see that they start to see the same thing. You know, they start to see what you see, and that is so powerful. When you bring somebody along to a meeting and they go, yeah, that sounds amazing, that girl's story really resonated with me, I can't believe what that girl's achieved, I can't believe what that man is doing. That's when it really starts to work. So the power of events is huge. And I want you to remember, meetings make money. So meetings, up with people, catching up with people, going to opportunity events, meetings make money, right? People join or buy because they come to an event. They might see a Zoom call, they might see a Facebook Live. When they come and meet you, meet your upline, meet your sidelines, meet other people, hear other people's stories, meetings make money. The more meetings you do, the more money you'll make. The more meetings you do, the more people you get to a meeting, the more money you'll make. So if that's what's driving you, if you're doing this because you want to earn and build a better future for you that pays you forever, like forever, not just this year or this month, forever. You know, the shiny new coin sometimes, come over here, do this, come over here. There is no better company or product or place to be than the Juice Plus company. That is a stone cold fact, right? So if this might be the thing, if you want to take your business to the next level, step it up a bit, let's start taking responsibility for putting our own events on, for showing up at other people's events, for bringing people with us to events. Because meetings make money, events, the big events, they change lives. And if you want to change your life, if you want a better future, if you want more time freedom, if you want more money, if you want just happiness and you want contentment and you want lack of stress and you might want the big car and the big house and the holidays, or you might just want to pay off your credit card bills and take the stress out of your life. If you want a business that pays you this year, next year, the year after, the year after, the year after, the year after, this is the only company that I have come across ever that is amazing for building long-term sustainable businesses, that is amazing for people understanding good health, understanding the power of good nutrition, understanding the power of the people that we have in this company. If you can get your friends, family, potentials, sidelines, strangers that vaguely know you in front of some of the people that we have in this organisation, that will change not only your life but theirs. You know, getting this opportunity and the people that are doing this opportunity and achieving it, and the people who are taking the product and loving it and changing their own life, getting that in front of people will fundamentally change for the better your life and the life of the person that you're sharing it with. Our job is not to make them buy or make them join or make them hit PB or make them put events on. That's my job is not to come here and make you put an event on. That's up to you. I'm telling you, 6 years in the business, what I know works. And what works is going to meetings, sharing the opportunity, sharing the product, inviting people to meetings, to opportunity events, and to the big events. That's what works. And then let them make up their own mind. But I promise you this, if you get a serious potential along to a meeting, if you get a serious potential along to a big event, I'll eat my hat if they don't join or buy. So you've got to decide whether you think it's worth it or not. Have an amazing rest of your day. I hope that's been really helpful, and I'll speak to you. I will see you all in Brighton. If you don't have your ticket, as soon as this event's finished, go and get your ticket booked. Just go and get your ticket booked. Go and get your ticket booked, and then put on your Facebook. So excited, I've booked my ticket for Brighton. Who wants to come? Figure out the logistics later. See you later.